Well, what we did was we had everybody flip their coins so it went on their hand. Then we separated them. We had all of the heads go with Molly, the redhead. All the tails went with Kristen, the blonde. And then we waited till there was a complete separation between the two groups. Then I called it on my hand, and it was tails. And all the heads people hated me, and the tails people loved me.
Is there anything scary that happened?
Well, Bonnie was the one that disappointed half the crowd because she flipped the coin. And, you know, I had nothing to do with any of this.
You did, too. You set me up.
But be sure to get a picture of the coins on the floor.
Short line is coming up.
I've never seen prouder losers than that. All right, hey, I'll tell you what we'll do. Probably we got some news coming up here in just a little bit, and then we'll flip again. So get ready here in just a little bit. Right now it's time for a look at some farm information from Bob Quinn.
Yeah, look ahead today.
Someone's going to win $1,500 right there. That's crazy. It's like Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm waiting for Johnny Depp to pop out of here.
Has anybody
somewhere.
tried to steal any yet?
No, look at me. Why would they try to steal from a pile when I'm standing here, Danny?
Credit a problem? Find help at Consumer Credit of Des Moines. Call 287-6428.
Well, it's 6:37 here at WHO. Van and Bonnie in the morning. We would be so bored if we just sat in the studio every day.
That's not
Given
near as
time
much
and temperature.
Yeah, it's much
There's
more
more
fun
to
than
life.
business.
It's too short, isn't it? So we're having some fun today. We're out at Valley West Mall. We're at the center court, and we're having our Van and Bonnie coin flip. And for those of you that are just getting up, we have a whole bunch of people that have come out here today, and a lot of them are up in the balcony. Say good morning up there. And then we got a bunch of them that are even happier. They're down here on the floor because they've not been screened out yet.
They made the first cut.
They made the first cut in our Van and Bonnie coin flip. And I want to say thank you to Mark Degner from Community State Bank. He's sitting next to me here. His bank made all these coins possible that you see on the floor over there. So let's give them a nice round of applause here today, if you would. Mark, thank you. You're a popular guy.
Thank you. Yeah, this is fun this morning. I can't believe everybody that came out for this. This is awesome.
Yeah, and some of them are even awake, huh?
Well, I know I'm about ready to start my second cup of coffee pretty quick.
Now, Community State Bank has a number of locations. Seems like you keep growing, too. Tell us where you are.
Yeah, we've got 10 locations in total. We've got 3 in Des Moines, 3 in Ankeny, 1 each in Altoona, Pleasant Hill, Johnston, and Waukee.
So are you able just to get coins whenever you want them like this since you're a bank guy?
Yeah, the Federal Reserve likes us.
I was just noticing, I don't know if you know what that is, but does everybody, do you see something printed on
in
the
God we trust.
on the side?
Yes.
On the side of the coin?
Yes.
Wow. And you were telling us about this dollar coin earlier.
Yeah, these are gold coins that are dollars. There's the first one is George Washington. There's going to be one for each president coming out over the next few years. So they're good collector's items for kids and grandkids and yourselves, and I'm sure they'll be valuable someday, much more than $1.
Boy, thanks so much for providing these today, because obviously we couldn't do it without something like this.
Right.
Well, there's a lot of coins laying out there on the floor, and of course we got a lot of people out here that are ready to flip again, so I guess we should probably do that. Should we do that?
Yes, and this time it's your turn to disappoint
I'm going to flip this time? Okay. Here's what we're going to do. It'll be just like last time. I will say 3, 2, 1, flip, and you flip your coin and catch it and put it on the back of your hand. And if you drop the coin, then you can reach down, pick it up, and put it on the back of your hand. And I will hold mine, and I'll hold my hand over it so that until we get you committed to what it was you flipped, heads or tails, then we won't announce what the master coin is here. So we'll do this just like last time. If you get heads this next time, what we'll do is have you all step over here on this south side. Molly is holding her hands up. She's the red head. And for those of you that flip tails, we'll put you on the north side. And is Kristen still around there?
Kristen's over there. She's the blonde with the ponytail.
So then we'll find out who's going to be left. And for those of you that get this right, you'll get to stay where you are and hold on to your coin. For those of you that don't get it right, you'll need to lay your coin down or put it over here near the big pile, and then you're more than welcome to stay and go up in the balcony with the rest, or stand around the outside and watch here what's going to happen. So, is everybody ready to flip their coin? Okay. 3, 2, 1, flip. You heard a lot of falling there.
Yes, you do.
We got some people with good arms.
All right, heads go to Molly the redhead, tails go to Kristen, the blonde with the ponytail.
Okay, now comes the movement. It takes a while to move people like this. Here they go. They're all moving over, and we want a definite dividing line in between the two groups there. Okay. All right. We're splitting up families.
Oh, no.
It's traumatic.
Okay, now it looks like about 50-50 here. Does it look like there's more tails?
It looks like there's a lot more tails this time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they think because the tails won last time, they're going to win again.
Okay, just to make sure now, is everybody on this south side, does everybody have heads here? You all have heads. Everybody over there on the north side, you all have tails. Is that right? Okay, I have not taken my hand off the coin yet. You ready?
Let's see what it is.
Tails.
Tails. All right, so all the heads need to drop their coin and head out of the area.
Grueling. This is emotional.
It is emotional.
As far as we know, no one has yet tried to cheat. However, that's why we're here watching very carefully in their very nice vests.
And we've got our audience on the radio, of course. And happy Friday to everybody. And what we're going to do is Dick Lehman's going to give us our top news stories here in just a moment. And then we're going to get you all organized again, and we'll have another coin flip. So get ready for that, and we'll do it just the same way we've done the other ones. So we're narrowing it down little by little by little, and it's Bonnie's turn to flip this time. So you can speak with her if you're not happy with the results.
Now, did I say that when you did the flip and all those people were wrong?
I talked fast enough that you couldn't.
Oh.
Are you ready to flip?
I'm ready.
Okay, and you folks all ready to flip here? Okay, here we go. Thanks to the crowd up in the balcony there, too, for coming today. Yeah, boy, all watching this. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, flip.
Chase down those coins.
Now, everybody over here on this side, do you all have heads? Okay, you do. Everybody over here, do you all have tails? You do. All right, Bonnie, reveal what we have.
Tails. I can't believe it's been tails every time.
Every single time it's been tails. That stack's getting bigger and bigger and bigger over there, Bonnie. Look at that stack.
Yes, it is. And the crowd is getting smaller and smaller that's left in.
Okay, now, those of you that are still in, stay there. Don't go away.
You have to stay on the floor.
Yeah, you got to stay on the floor. At about 7:10, we're going to announce somebody's name on the air who entered our contest from the contest that we're having, the Betts 60-day drive away, because we have a Volvo XC90 sports utility vehicle that's on the block here. In the next 3 weeks, we'll have a qualifier today, next Friday, and the Friday after that. Somebody's going to win that Volvo XC90 for 60 days. And the other two winners will be receiving detailing for their cars.
Complete auto detail, which is worth a lot of money.
Get your name in there. Go to WHORadio.com, the Van and Bonnie page. And if you already did it, be sure to be listening here in about 10, 12 minutes.
Yes, and we actually have a mathematician here with us. And he's got some figures for us. You know, at the beginning of the show, we asked, what would the probability be of having 1,500 coins and they all were heads or all were tails?
Jerry Gady is here. Hi, Jerry. What do? You sit around doing probabilities all the time?
I'm retired.
Well, what do you figure in here? Anyway, you got some cards you've been writing notes on.
Well, she asked a question, and to flip it, heads 1,500 times in a row would be 2 to the 1,500th power. Which, who knows what kind of a number that is. That's a huge number. For example, 2 to the 10th would be 1024.
So it'd be the same thing with flipping tails.
That's correct. Right? They'd be equal. 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2, etc.
And you were talking about the odds makers in Las Vegas and flipping coins and stuff, and you know the number of times you would get a certain one in a row. If you flipped a coin 9 times and got heads every time, what are the chances you would get heads the next time? And it's what, 50%, right?
That's right. It's 1/2, and a lot of people don't realize that. That's what it is.
Well, have you had fun watching all this today?
Yeah, this is very enjoyable. All the people.
Yeah, up in the balcony up there, those are the non-winners. Yeah, hi non-winners. How you doing up there? And we still got a bunch of folks standing down here on the floor. And thank you, Jerry, for coming here today.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
It's nice to have you here. Coin flip, and we were kind of formulating plans live on the air. Not that we don't plan things out ahead of time.
Never.
But we were talking about, we had a lot of requirements as to the area in which we were able to do this.
Right.
We had to have some place with a lot of parking.
The free parking was a big bugaboo, yes.
And someplace with a hard floor, and we wanted either stadium seating or a balcony or some kind of second floor that people could look down
Stay
from.
and watch, yes.
And we had so many people call us and say, you have just described the center court at Valley West Mall. And so we checked into that. And Tricia Barton is sitting right next to me here. I wanted to have her come over because I wanted to thank you for letting us do this. I know this is a little outside the box, having people come in at 5 o'clock in the morning, and you open at, what, 10 normally?
We normally open at 10 during the week. So this is a little bit early for us, but we had some stores open this morning for the people to do a little shopping and get a little coffee.
Yeah, I was astounded. I didn't realize places were going to be open like that, but they've been serving breakfast and getting fun things out here. What's new at Valley West Mall these days?
Well, right now we're working on the Medibank Children's Play Place that's going to be uncovered on June 23rd. So we're very excited about that. We're getting ready for that area to be open. And tomorrow we've got the Des Moines Menace at the mall. And we have free soccer clinics from noon to 4. And for parents that pay hundreds of dollars for soccer clinics, this is great. So on Saturday and Sunday, noon to 4, every hour on the hour, noon, 1, 2, 3. They're going to be having the Menace team is going to be out here, and they're going to be giving your kids free soccer tips and lessons.
Boy, the mall just looks so great. I love the stonework at Valley West Mall.
It's beautiful. They couldn't have done a better job in picking out the colors, and it just feels very warm and inviting. It feels like your house.
Now, that play place, can you say much more about that, or is that kind of still under wraps?
Well, it's still a little bit secret, but Medibank's our sponsor for it, and it's going to be a really great place for moms to just sit down and relax. And it's, of course, it's right across from Auntie Anne's and Blue Sky Creamery, so you can get a little snack while you're watching your kids enjoy the play place. And so it's going to be down in the lower level next to Yonkers, so that will be nice.
Well, we really appreciate what you've done for us here in the mall, and yourself. You were here so early. I saw you dragging around things and everything, so thank you very much.
Well, thank you for having everybody out here, and thank you for everybody that called in and suggested you come here, because we have had just a super time today. Everybody's been so great, and we have a lot of people hanging around, and I can't wait to see who wins.
Yeah, it's getting exciting, isn't it? You bet. Thank you, Tricia. Tricia Barton from Valley West Mall. And how are you folks doing? Everybody okay? Yeah? All right. 15 of them left. That's pretty good to make it through 4 coin flips.
That's right. Yep. Somebody's going to win. One of you left standing out there is going to be the winner.
Yeah.
I've been watching them eye that pile of money there on the floor.
This is like American Idol, but your talent is in the thumb. Yeah. And I was just over there talking to these people, and they pretty well demanded that Bonnie be the coin flipper.
Is that right? Because I think he just wants to blame me when people have to go out.
You have a way about you.
You've been setting me up all morning long.
Something about that thumb. I don't know what it is. 3, 2, 1, flip. Gee, only one person dropped it that time, too.
Yeah, make him feel bad, man. Yeah. You're the only guy.
And it wasn't one of the girls.
All right, heads need to go to Molly the redhead. Tails go to Kristen, the blonde with the ponytail.
Okay, don't, Bonnie, reveal the coin.
It's heads.
Heads! Whoa! Oh, man. All right. A lot of them still in there. That's interesting. Now, the other people are putting their coins on the floor over here, and those coins keep piling up.
Well, just to recap the experience this morning in our Van and Bonnie coin flip, this was really quite something. We ended up with 11 flips, 8 of which were tails, 3 of which were heads. So the tails way outweighed the heads. So we're deciding that George Washington's head must have weighed a little more than the Statue of Liberty. But anyway, congratulations to Phyllis. She was our winner, and I tell you, this was really cool because Phyllis walks in Valley West Mall 6 days a week. So she had a bunch of her mall walking buddies there cheering her on, so it was really nice to see her win. It was a great time had by all. We really kind of thought everything would be 50-50 each time or close to it, but several of the flips had really big numbers on one side and smaller numbers on the other side. It came down to 3 people towards the end, and we had one that flipped heads, the other 2 had tails, and so we were kind of all anxious there because we were either going to get a winner or she was going to be out and we'd have 2 left. Well, she was out, we had 2 left. And then it took 3 more flips because they both kept flipping tails, and the flipper that was flipping our control coin also kept flipping tails. But it took three flips, and finally we had Phyllis with heads or with tails, and the other gentleman had heads, and it was tails once again. So she won.
Were you expecting any chaos that didn't happen? Were you concerned?
Everything. Well, we really thought we had it all under control. We thought we'd already come up with about every scenario that could happen, and everything went extremely smooth. No problems whatsoever. So all the people that said, it can't be done, yes it can. It was a great time.